Hi guys, and welcome to my channel Carl of Creativity. Today is the part 2 of the Ikea Hacks video, part 1 that I uploaded earlier on this week, so make sure to go and check that one out if you haven't done that already. So as I explained in the other intro, these are all items that I've got from Ikea and that I have changed in a way, or you might say improved, I don't know. It's up to you what you guys think. But yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe and click that bell if you do. And without further ado, let's hop right into it.
So the first project is this jewellery storage crate, for which you will need an Ikea crate, some drawing pins, some fine mesh, screw hooks, a small drill bit and a drill. As well as some paint, a paint sponge brush and a palette. The first step is to knock out the middle back panel of your crate before painting the whole of your crate. I chose a purpley grey colour. Next, you want to cut your mesh to size using the panel you removed as a template, but make sure to allow extra room on each of the longer sides. Now you want to grab your drawing pins, and I tried at first to just hammer and push my drawing pins in, and this would work if your wood was a bit softer, if you'd made the crate yourself or just had a softer wooded crate. However, my wood was a little bit too hard for this, so I used my smallest drill bit to drill 3 holes on either side of the mesh. So I did 2 at the top, one on either side at the top, 1 on either side in the middle, and 1 on either side at the bottom. But don't drill all the way through the piece of wood. You may find now that you've drilled the hole that your pins come in and out far too easily, and to combat this I used some Gorilla Glue, and I just pushed the pin through the nozzle of the Gorilla Glue just to get the glue on the pin part, and then pushed this into the hole. And this meant that as it will dry, the Gorilla Glue will expand into the hole, so it will form a tight fit and not move. I did this for all of the 6 pins and then left the glue to dry. Once dry, I drilled some more small holes for some hooks, and I did 2 on each side of the back panel to put different lengths of necklaces, and then screwed the hooks in. The top hooks I did as more of a larger open hook, and then the ones slightly lower down are smaller hooks. Obviously you can use whatever size hook that you want, just make sure that the threaded bit isn't longer than the thickness of your wood, because you don't want them to poke through. And then I also used some L hooks just to hold multiple amounts of like bracelets and stuff on the side, and I did one above the other on each side, so 2 in total on each side of the crate as well. Then just simply load your crate up with jewellery, and there we are. This next DIY is a decorative desk pad, which I actually got the idea from Hermione's channel here on YouTube, which I will link down below. And all you will need is a desk pad, either some wrapping paper or wallpaper sample, and some sellotape. To start off, you want to unwrap your desk pad thoroughly. I also decided to choose which side was the less glossy side, because I wanted the less glossy side on top, before rolling out my wallpaper and cutting it to the length of the desk pad. I chose to do my desk pad as a stripe of pattern down the middle rather than the whole thing as pattern, so I folded mine almost in half lengthways and used the fold line to cut along. Next, I cut off some small pieces of tape to hold the paper in place whilst I cut off the excess paper in length. Before more permanently securing it with long strips of sticky tape all around the edges of the paper to the desk pad. Then simply flip it over once you have finished sticking, and you have yourself a very cute, very pretty decorative mat that will also act as a protective barrier for your desk. And there we are. The final DIY is this transparent memo frame, for which you will need a cheap Ikea frame, one of these weird clip things, I don't know what they're called, and a hot glue gun. You want to start by opening and removing the backing of the frame. Then simply peel off the protective film from each side of the plastic before putting it back in and secure it in place with the metal tabs. Next, flip it over and hot glue the clip to the front. Then simply pop your memo and display somewhere that will catch your eye regularly. And there we are.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed some of these just quick, practical ideas as well. I think because 2 of them are quite practical anyway. And make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy the video, because it lets me know that you do like this video, guys, and it lets you see my content as it comes out, especially if you hit that bell button. So make sure to do this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
If you like this video, make sure to check out my Ikea Hacks video part 1. If this wasn't your thing, make sure to check out my channel because I have loads of surprisingly different content there.